Welcome to this quick tutorial on how to set up Lightroom Classic. So you don't want Lightroom, so I have it in my dock here. We're going to search for Lightroom Classic. So I'm going to click on my spotlight at the top there, and then I'm searching Lightroom Classic. Will pop up, and make sure it's LRC. We're going to open that up, and the first time you open it up, mine will load, but you might have a login screen, so you're going to use your student ID number at lrstudents.org, so your email address, and then log in with your password, similar like a Chromebook. It should open up a browser and say you're all set, and then you'll be able to click back in here, and then there might be a tutorial of like what Lightroom is and does. You can click through that, or we can get you started with the tutorials in class. So basically we want to start by setting up our catalog. So you see at the top here, this Lightroom catalog. It's set to the internal hard drive, the Mac Mini, and we want to set it to the external sock drawer. So we're going to say File, New Catalog, and it loads this screen, and then we're going to click this down arrow so it looks more like a Finder window, and then we're going to go to our sock drawer. So make sure that you're pointing it to the sock drawer, and then we're going to save it as, let's just do last name inside of your year folder, and then I'm going to say Lightroom and then catalog. So Pistone Lightroom catalog, we're going to save it inside of this root folder here. Make sure this is highlighted if you're in the columns view, or if you're in the list view, make sure you're in your folder. So you would have to like double click into it, and now it's going to be saved in my root folder in my sock drawer drive. So I'm going to create. So it just did that, and now it's back open, and now it says Pistone Lightroom Catalog. So we want to do this before we import any files, and you only need one catalog for the entire year. So just make sure it's on your sock drawer on that specific computer. If you move to a new computer, you'll have to do this again. So at this point, we're going to take a screenshot of it. So I'll go to my Finder, click on Finder, then we're going to go to our sock drawer, and I'm going to go inside of my sock drawer, and there I see my Lightroom catalog. If you click the down arrow there, you'll have a bunch of stuff in there. So Lightroom kind of sets all this stuff up, and the catalog, there's some stuff in there. I'll show you in Google Classroom in a second, but it's storing things and locations of things, but you'll be having your images in folders first. So we'll do Finder transfer, and then you'll bring it into Lightroom, or I can show you in Lightroom how to import in Lightroom. So it might be easier to do it in Lightroom. You get like a little bit better previews of the files at a glance, rather than doing it in the Finder. So we'll think about that. But Command Shift 4 is the key command. Notice I have a crosshair, so I'm just going to take a picture of my Finder window, and you'll see this little thing down at the bottom pop up. Don't click on it. If you do, it'll open in preview, and then you'll have to save it. But after it disappears, it'll be on your desktop. Takes a couple seconds. It's just showing you it's there down below over here, and then we should see it on our desktop. There it goes. It just disappeared. There's our desktop, and here is my screenshot. So if I hit the space bar to preview it, this is what I'm going to submit to Google Classroom. So in this, we created the catalog on the sock drawer. We took the screenshot, Command Shift 4, and then you drag the crosshair, and then that file will be on your desktop. Then we'll add the file to this assignment, and we'll click Turn In, and we'll do another video where we are importing or transferring the files.